The time is now 5:53 on this Monday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go. The Vatican has confirmed this morning that Pope Francis has died. The 88-year-old pontiff died following a series of health challenges in recent years. He was hospitalized back in February for a respiratory crisis that developed into double pneumonia. Francis made his last appearance on Easter Sunday, blessing thousands of people yesterday in St. Peter's Square. As the Catholic world mourns the Pope, Catholic leaders look ahead to conclave, the process by which Catholic cardinals select the next pope. The process of selecting a new pope begins when conclave is called between 15 and 20 days after Francis' passing. Conclave can last up to 13 days. Closer to home, one young female in Itasca County has died following a vehicle pursuit early Sunday morning. According to the Itasca County Sheriff's Office, a deputy saw a vehicle without their headlights on driving westbound on County Road 63. As the deputy attempted to stop the car, the female fled and a pursuit began. The chase ended when the vehicle crashed on Highway 6 and County Road 11. The juvenile female was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. Authorities have not released the name or age of the driver at this time. Stay with Northern News Now for any updates. The Duluth Police Department is asking for the public's help finding a missing person. 61-year-old Sherry Monroe was last seen in the Rice's Point area around 10:30 Saturday night. Sherry is described as a Native American female at 5'2" and weighs 100 pounds. If you know anything about her whereabouts, you're asked to call Duluth PD. Changes are coming to Split Rock Lighthouse that will give a deeper look at the site's history. Crews will be restoring pathways around the lighthouse to improve accessibility. That work will also give visitors a better view of where the historic hoist and derrick system used to operate. It helped bring materials up from the water when the lighthouse was built more than a century ago. Construction begins on May 5th. Starting then, all the historic buildings, including the lighthouse, will be closed. They're expected to reopen starting May 21st, but the construction will likely continue through October. Get Downtown Week kicks off today. The week-long event celebrates local businesses located in downtown Duluth, and this year nearly 40 businesses are offering special deals on food, drinks, and retail items. Those deals will run through Saturday, April 26th.